Welcome to the campus of Immanuel High School for tonight's Dairyland Conference matchup between the Whitehall Norse and your Immanuel Lutheran Lancers. Please stand if you are able, remove your hats as the Immanuel Pep Band under the direction of Joel Gerrard leads us in the national anthem. Immanuel High School and Whitehall High School in the every area require good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators in interscholastic events. Please support the players, coaches, and officials in a positive manner. Comments of a sexist, racial, or ethnic nature or other intimidating actions will not be tolerated, and our grounds will move to the gymnasium. Please be aware of the possibility of ball or player entering the bleachers during the competition. Thank you and enjoy the game. Now for our starting lineups, first for Whitehall. Sophomore, number 2, Paige Lisowski. Senior, number 3, Addison Herman. Senior, number 13, Kyla Lembeck. Senior, number 14, Ariana Ostero. And senior, number 21, Kelsey Clemstein. The Whitehall Norse are coached by Christina Cantlin. And now for your Immanuel Lutheran Lancers. Senior number 11, Becky Nelner. Junior number 14, Gwyneth Gergel. Junior number 15, Savannah Quaid. Freshman number 21, Paige Goodman. And senior number 24, Gabby Radical. Lancers are coached by Missy Nelner, assisted by Christian Goodman.
Everyone, welcome to today's matchup between the Immanuel Lutheran Lancers and the Whitehall Norse. The first game back from Christmas break for the Lancers as the tip is won by the Norse. Swung to the deep corner. She'll take a quick shot. Short, tipped up, off the hands of Neller, gonna take right on the baseline. And she'll take it up the floor, got Radical out of her, gonna try it. Good pass, good catch by Radical, and she'll finish. My pencil has been taken, so I'll not be able to keep stats very well. But I'll try my best to try to remember them. Pass quick to the corner, another open three. They'll take it right away. This one off top of the backboard. Picked up by Radical. She's got some space. Hook away from behind. Tipped out of her hands. That'll be the Lancer ball down low. Pass in baseline from Milner. Takes to Gurgle, gonna give it to Radical, already got some space, she'll take with the drive inside, poked away, she'll get it back, up and under, can't get a roll, gets her own rebound, gets blocked, picked up by Quaid, hands off to Nelman, now off her foot, goes back out, changes direction back inside, hand off to Quaid, Quaid pulls up, it's long, handle down low, looking to hand it off, and I'll just take it herself, that's Lambeck, she'll slow it down, hand it off to the corner, deeper corner, fakes a three, she'll step through. Little floater, bounces short, rebound inside, comes up short again. Rebounded by Quaid, poked out of her hands, and that'll stay with the Lancers. Quaid gets her 63rd rebound on the year there. She'll get it into Gurgle. Gonna get across the line, Nelner was there, now she'll come back to that screen. Gurgle still can't get across, now she's gonna pass up to Nelner. She'll just spin and go. Cut off, takes it back on, will hand off to Gurgle. Spins towards Nelner, gonna give it to her. Back up high to Gurgle. Drives towards Goodman. Goodman got some space. So fake with deeper corner with Nelner. Moving to the paint with Radical. Over to Quaid. Quaid the one-on-one. Mishandle the pass and can't save it as it rolls out of bounds. Pass into Herman. Corner to Lisowski. She'll pull up, pressure right in her face. Gonna bounce it out. Rebounded by Radical. She'll turn and go. Has space with Goodman across from her. Gonna give it to her. Picked away from behind and touched out of bounds. As the Lancers will maintain possession on the baseline. Passing baseline from Milner. Has Radical coming down low, no option. Gonna send it high to Quaid. Hand off to Gurgle. Looks so it's gonna give it to her. Right pick over to Gurgle. Quickly over to Nelner. She's got a lot of space. Gonna wait, give it over to Quaid. To the corner. Goodman. Fakes. Jumps up and around. He'll hand off to Gurgle. Back over to Radical. Skip pass across. Goodman a lot of space. First three of the year. Hit Goodman starting the game out right. 5-0 lead for the Lancers now. Goodman a 38.5% three-point shooter. Now 6 for 14 on the year. In the corner, open three. Bounces out. Through the hands of Quaid. With a hand on it, back up to Radical. Radical one-on-one. Can't turn the corner. Gonna try anyway, and she's fouled.
Foul on Whitehall's number 2, Paige Lisowski. That's her first personal team first. At the line, shooting 2, Yeti Radical.
Radical takes and makes more free throws than any Lancer on their team, shooting at 52.3% from the line. Just made her 47th out of 89. Her 90th free throw on the year and just the 10th game of the year for the Lancers. Will bounce out and is rebounded by Lambeck. Quickly before Lisowski. She'll turn, she'll take it again. Pressure right in her face once more. This one bounces out as well. Kick back out to her. Deep two. That one rattles in. Gets them on the board and brings them back within 4. Gurgle up top. Looks towards Goodman. Gonna give it to her. Has some space. Back up high to Gurgle. Quickly over to Nelner. Fakes to the corner. Now too late. Over to Radical. She'll spin like a drive inside. Has a step. Can't finish. Over inside. Radical for a jump ball and will get it. And that's going to stay with the Lancers. Passing baseline from Goodman. This is up high to Radical. Continues from South, gets a hand on it. Radical maintains possession. Quickly take with Nelner. Nelner got the one-on-one. Can't finish. We run inside. Gonna get another jump ball. This one heading toward the Norse. Pass into Herman. Quickly up the floor. Lambeck. Looks at the paint. Give a quickly corner to Herman. Quaid read it well and picked it off. Looking to get a paint touch as Quaid gets her fourth, 27th steal of the year. And now turns it over for another jump ball, which will stay with the Lancers. And it'll be Nelner who will pass it in on the baseline. Gets over to Radical. Spinning back inside. Can't finish. And they're cleanly inside on the floor to Lambeck. To the corner. Wasowski. Fakes. And send it high. Herman. Trying to get to the paint. Skip pass across. Weak side. Lambeck steps inside. Swings it across. Picked off by Goodman. Will tip it out of bounds. Passing on the baseline will be Wasowski once again. Sends one high to Lambeck. Fakes. Back to the side. Quick to the corner. Got a lot of space. Sends it long. Right side. She'll take it back out. Gonna take the three again and rattles out her 0 for 3 now. She is not shy to pull. Dribbled out to take the three as Radical makes a pay. Transition bucket for Radical. Has him up 6. Over to Lambeck. Fakes him up corner to Herman. Herman will take one. Herman gonna knock one down. First 3 line for the Norse. They've taken a few. He's back within 3. Gurgle will take it around. Looks corner. Finds Goodman. Back up high with Gurgle. Takes the Quaid. Will drive it towards Nelner. Gonna give it to her. Nelner spins. Goes. Inside to Radical. Back to Nelner. Pass too high and tipped out of bounds. Now go back with Norse. And a timeout going to be called. 8-5, a 3-point lead for the Lancers with 13:06 to go. Back from the timeout, 8-5, a 3-point lead for the Lancers as back up the floor going to Norse. So he's Radical read it well, but couldn't quite get there in time as he pokes it out of bounds. Pass on the side. Get it in. Lurilla. Back to Wasowski. Going to drive inside. Through, little fade, bounces up and out, tipped by Goodman. She'll get the rebound in the corner. Goodman's 48th rebound on the year as Gurgle will take it up the floor. Fakes, down low to Radical. Fakes to Goodman, fakes to Gurgle. Radical will take it herself, steps through, draws the foul, and she's back at the line for the second time tonight.
Falls on Whitehall with number 24 is first personal team second.
Radical with 5, the Lancers 8 points. Makes it 6. Goodman with the other 3. Radical 2 for 3 from the line tonight. Above her average so far. Makes it 3 for 4. Radical's got 7, the lead's up to 5. 12:34 to go. Back up the floor goes Lambeck. Takes to the corner. Pass deflected, ends up being handled in the corner by Zayas. Looking for the paint, tipped out of her hands, gonna be saved, the hand right back off to her. So step through. Banks and rolls out. Tipped out of the hands of Goodman. Radical trying to hand up on the floor. And a foul gonna be called. On Lambeck.
Calls on Whitehall's number 14, Aaron Oscar. First personal team's third.
Over to Goodman. To the paint with Radical. She'll step through, fakes, hand off to Quaid, taken away. Read well by Lambeck. As now trying to push the floor. Looks inside, gonna give it to her. Poked with her hands, kicked back out up top. Lambeck got a good look. Off to the left. Tipped out of her hands. And that'll stay with the Norse. Passing from Wasowski. Got some space, won't take it. Steps inside, gonna pull up from there, and she'll knock it down. First for the Knights for Lorilla. Brings the lead back down to 3, 10-7 with 11:44 to go. Another timeout this time from the Lancers. Back from the timeout, 10-7, a 3-point lead for the Lancers. 11:44 to go. They will have the ball after Lorilla knocks down her first shot of the game. Trying to get back up to a 2-possession game as Nelson will pass it in to Gurgle. No subs yet for the Lancers. 6.5 minutes in. As Gurgle will drive it around. Some space. Kicks out to Goodman. Over to Nelner. She'll look to drive inside. Change direction. Looks for Radical. Gonna find her outside. Back to the paint with Quaid. Quaid will fade off the side of the backboard. Rebounded by the Norse. To the corner, Wasowski, double team. Pressure eases off. Now it's the open three. And misses once again. Now 0 for 4. Rebound inside. Tipped out of her hands. Hit by Nelner. Gets it out to Lambeck, who can't hit. Rebound inside. That's a foul. And he'll send her to the line to take 2. I've now received a pencil from Andrew Morrell, so I will try to remember everything I just said, as taking 2 will be Azdura. This is her first. Rebounded by Quaid, and sent up the floor to Radical. Over the side with Goodman, to the paint with Radical. Steps through, over to Quaid. Quaid got some space, she's all alone, and she'll get on the board for the first time tonight. Lambeck changes direction inside. To the paint, 1-on-1 with Quaid. Now looking over to help. Comes up off the backboard. Handled by Quaid, handed out to Gurgle. She'll slow it down. Over to Goodman. Goodman all alone. Her second three of the night. Bounces up. How about that? Gonna roll up to the top of the backboard and just stay there. I mean, it's straight on, so if it comes back down, I think that's going in. Ref gonna get another ball to try to hit it out. That's a count. All right, 2 for 2. That just hung up there for like 10, 15 seconds. 12-7, back up the floor goes Herman. Into the paint, quickly back up for Wasowski. Takes about her 5th 3, won't take it. Takes to the corner, gonna drive inside. Steps through, little jumper. Bounces up and in. Now her 4th one of the night, has had more success driving inside, hitting those pull-up shots as he has from the outside. If she can get hot from those, she's quick to pull. With a lot of space. Goodman thinks about this one, now she'll step inside. In the paint with Quaid. Back up to Gurgle. They change direction. Back to the side. Needs help from Goodman. Gonna give it to her. Goodman fakes. Needs an option. Into Radical. Steps through. Banks it off too hard. Tipped up in the air. Rebounded by Radical. She'll turn right back inside. Draws the foul. Back to the line for number 5 and 6.
First personal team score. Shooting 2, Gabby Radical.
Radical makes her first.
Now with 8 points on the night.
Damon and Loki Leonard for the first time tonight. First subs tonight as well. Going to go in for Quaid and Gurgle. As without Katie Cloakey for the rest of the year. This is very short-staffed. As Radical's second free throw will bounce out. Now 6 for 8. Step inside. Going to hand it off up top to Herman. So hold it. Swings it across. Drives back around. Stuck with it. Back to the side. Takes deep corner. Drives in. Hands off to Herman. Got a little bit of space. Won't take it. Fakes in the paint. Steps up. Skip pass across. Red well from Radical. She's all alone. And can't beat. Rims out. Road rebound. Gets fouled. And now forced to earn him at the line. Radical with 8 on the night. She has to hit double digits there. Just rimmed out on her. Good job to get her own rebound. And head to the line to take 2. Bounces off the back. Radical now 6 for 9.
10th free throw.
Bounces out as well. Rebound inside from Gurgle. No, Nelner, sorry. So Stern, look, he's a kick out. Finds Radical. Inside! Draws another foul. 11 and 12 coming once again for Radical. Radical averages 10 free throws per game, and she is already over that. Not even halfway through the first half, as her first will fall here.
Puts her up to about 9.
The 100th free throw in the year, going to bounce out for, as it was handled by Lambeck. In the paint. That foul going to be called on Goodman. Only the second foul in the Lancers tonight. 6 on the Norse. All have been against Radical. As now Eichstead landing for the first time tonight, along with Quaid. Passing baseline. Into the paint, 1-on-1, gonna put one up, can't get a roll. Rebound inside by Nelner. She'll turn and go. No real help in front of her. Cut off, missing on the paint, Radical double teamed. It's out to Quaid. Over to Eichstead, she'll turn. Fake. Spin, you're gonna hand it off to Lydia, so run out way out to get it. And double dribble. Wanted to pass, ended up hesitating. Only for just a little bit too long. 14-9 remains a 5-point Lancer lead. Runner back in. Or Nelner. The Lancers using their bench very early today, something that we did not see a lot last year. She'll send one quickly over to Lambeck. Fakes. Gonna step around. Gonna get a screen. Lambeck and a good little play. Gonna hand one off up top. Tipped up and out on the drive inside. Rebound inside. Tipping out again. And in the hands of Quaid. Hold it and hand off to Lydia. Drives around and hand it off to Eichstead. Back up top with Gurgle. Spinning. Needs an option. Hands off to Quaid. It's taken away by Lambeck. Has a step on Lydia and Quaid. She'll finish. Lambeck first point tonight brings them back within 3. Lancers steering section, trying to get him back into it. Deep cut down to 3. Eichsted's got some space. Back up high with Gurgle. Gurgle drives around. Hand off to Lydia. Fakes. Into the paint with Radical. She'll turn. Open jumper. Backs it down. Radical now with 11. Open jumper for Lisowski. So going to bounce out. Herman back into the paint. Got the edge until way up and in. That'll be Osro with her first points of the game. Girl back up top. Drives towards Lydia. Good fake. Lydia got to try to lane inside. Blocked out of bounds by Landback.
Checking in for Whitehall, Kelsey Blomstein.
Blomstein is in for Herman. And it'll be Lydia who will pass it in down low. Quaid. Quaid got some space, blocked from behind, tipped in the air. Quaid's got it again, but her foot was on the line. That's going to go back to the Norse. Lambic going to swing it across. Takes the dribble up high, back to the corner. Lambic some space, into the paint. Double team, gonna turn and fade. That one heads long and it's rebounded by Radical. Radical 130 rebounds on the year. She will hand it off to Eichstead now. It's Gurgle. Back up by 2 Gurgle. Over Lydia, into the paint with Radical. She'll turn, looking to drive inside, and now with a chance to tie it up 16-13 with 6:27 to go. Now they're getting ready to check back in for the Lancers. Drive around, kick out. Got some space, won't take it. Look over Lambic, Lambic for the tie. She hits it! 5 on the night to the 10-16. Back over to Eichstead. Takes to the paint, gonna go high with Jurgle. Over to Lydia. Drives inside. Pick out Eichstead. Go fake. Back up high with Jurgle. Gonna step around to the corner. Lydia's got some space. Fakes a 3. Good move. Gonna step inside. But a timeout before. Tied at 16 with 5:47 to go here in the first half. Back for the timeout, tied at 16 with 5:47 to go. It'll be Neller on the passing baseline, trying to retake a Lancer lead. I've led most of this game. We're going to take it back here. High to Radical. Double team. Spins out of it. Steps back in. She'll finish again. 13 now here in the first half. And the floor goes Lambic. Going to swing it around. Back to the corner. Lambic fakes into the paint. We got one to beat. Steps around. Good find, but off her foot and out of bounds. Right at the edge, a little bit low of a pass. As the Lancers going to take it right back with a 2-point lead, 18-16. Gurgle up top. Drives around towards Eichstead. She'll come to get it. Gurgle going to change direction and get over to Melner. In the paint with Radical. Pass a little bit late. She'll spin inside. Little jumper comes up short. Rebounded by Lisowski. Up quickly. Handled inside. Puts one up. Bounces up and out, tipped around and rebounded by Nelner. Nelner with 54 rebounds on the air, she'll take it herself, rims it in! Nelner on the board for the first one. Puts him up by 4. Brings it across, Lisowski. Looks to the paint. Back in there to the corner. Lambeck again. This one gonna bounce out. And on the outside by Edge. Fakes back up high. 5th three of the night. Gonna rim out again. Rebound the second ball. Right back up and in. That's Boston. Gets the lead back within 2. Jordan with pressure on her. Change the direction. Hands off to Nelner. Mishandles the pass. Now going to spin and drive inside. Has the advantage. Little floater. Rims it again. 4 straight and the lead's back up to 4. Inside. Looking to the corner. Lambeck now with a space. Needs an option. Comes it up high. An offensive foul going to be called on the Norse. That was Osgura.
Whitehall's number 14,
Set to Lance. The bonus over since it was an offensive foul. They will not be shooting anymore. Come in the gurgle. And drive around, gives it over to Nelner. Nelner spins inside. Has a step. Nelner again! Has the Lancers up by 6-0. 6-0 run. Into the paint. She'll turn. Look. That's inside. Kick up to the side. Fake's going to go to the corner. Herman. To the baseline. And a foul going to be called on Quaid. We'll send Plumstein to the line. Take 2.
Boston names number 15, Savannah Quaid, first personal, team's 3rd. Shooting 2, Kelsey Plumstein.
Her first bounce out. 6-point game. Number 25, Nelner went in for the first time tonight for Radical. Nelner had a very nice JV game, and it's a loss by 4. See what she can bring to the table here for the final 3:30 of the first half. Second free throw going to bounce out as well. Rebound inside from Quaid. And a jump ball going to be called, but she will stay with the Norse. As in baseline. Pink gonna turn, banks it in. That'll be Loroa. 4 on the night now. Virgil spins inside. Gets over to Goodman. Fakes. Back up high with Nelner. To the paint with Quaid. Fakes. Has a space. Bounce up the inside. Gonna get on a rebound. Pick up Goodman. Mishandles and it'll bounce out of bounds. Had a lot of space, was thinking about the shot. Ended up not handling the pass. As it'll go back. The Norse with a chance to bring it down to a 1-possession game. With now under 3 minutes to go. To the side with Lambeck. Makes a step up. Flings it over. Zayas back across. Herman deep 2. Bounces off the front. Go inside. Tipped out of her hands. Nelner touches it on the baseline. And that'll stay with Norse. As Lisowski will enter in for Zayas. Pass in baseline from Lisowski. Sends one high. Fakes it, step through. Up off the side and rebounded by Goodman. Hands it off to Gurgle. Pressure coming from behind. Sees it. Holds it. Back up high with Nelner. To the paint with Quaid. Poked in her hands and a foul can be called on Loroa. And that'll send her to the line to take 2. Sorry, 1-1.
Whitehall number 12, first personal, team's 8.
Isaiah's
Shooting the
back
bonus.
in, as is a third foul on Lorilla. Most likely will not see her return this half. As Quaid's first will go off the ball. Quaid, a 60% free throw shooter, couldn't knock down their first there. So they're going to be thrown to Wasowski. Open three, this one off as well. Now 0 for 6. Wasowski still struggling from the three-point line. Took it inside for a little fade. Comes up short there as well. Forgot about Quaid, she'll hold it, hand it off to Gurgle. Up with Goodman. Goodman, wide open three. Bounces off the side. And a jump ball inside will stay with the Lancers. And it'll be Goodman who will pass it on the baseline. Goodman now 1 for 3 after the latest three. We go right back to her in the corner. So fakes it high to Nelner. Nelner looking to drive inside. Steps back out. Into the paint with Quaid. She'll step through. Has a lane. Bounces up and in.
Quaid knocks down the fourth point of the game.
Back up top. Open three. Lambic will take it. That one going to bounce high and out. Rebound inside. Swings it across. Oh, alone inside. Finishes off. Defense complete. Robinson a chance for a three-point play. And a chance to bring him back within 3.
Falls on the number 1, Kentucky. Now their first personal team score. At the line, shooting 1, Kelsey Thompson.
Thompson's first free throw of the night. The bounce out as well. Mr. Last two as well. Now 0 for 3. Turtle up top. Gets over to Nelner. Gonna drive inside. Cut off on the baseline. Gonna pull up. Bounces long. Nelner jumped early. And it'll be handled in the corner by Lambeck. Off the foot. Nelner with the steal. And is fouled.
Falls on Whitehall's number 2 pick, Wasowski. Second personal team's 9.
Answer still in the bonus. So
Shooting
1-1 coming
bonus,
for Nelner.
Alex Nelner.
First will come up short. And that'll be Norse ball down low.
And to the Lancers.
Radical back in along with Hammett for the second time tonight. Just like at the floor goes Lambeck. To the side. Pass deflected, but handle in the corner. Option. Gonna drive back around. Lambeck mishandles it. Spinning, and I'll get it out to Wasowski. Back over, no one there. Handle right before it heads out of bounds. Swings it back across. Wasowski driving inside. Can't finish too hard off the glass. It is rebounded by Radical. They'll try to push it. Splits the defense. Can't finish, but a foul is called. Back up the floor goes Lambeck. Takes into the paint, tipped away by Radical, handled by Goodman. Up the floor to Gurnall. That's a 3-on-3. Out to Nelner, has some space. Gets a steal, steps through, can't finish. Rebounded by Radical. Gets fouled again. Radical back to the line to take 2 more.
First personal team's 10. At the line, shooting 2, Eddie Radical.
Radical's first to fall. 14 in the night now for Radical. Looking to make it a solid 15 now with 30.9 to go. And well, 15 for Radical here in the first half. As Clipper forward, the chance her first half with a 6-point lead, 30.9 to go.
Norse take it back before, possibly for the last time and a half.
In the corner, Lambeck. Steps up, little pull up, banks it in. Lambeck gonna get him back, but in 4. the paint with Quaid. Hands off to Gurgle. Gurgle tries inside, tipped away at the last second off her knee. And the Norse going to get one last chance for a heave. 5.8 to go. Gonna need a shot quick. Over Lisowski. She's the one to take it. 3 seconds. Turns the corner from half court. Comes up short. And the half 0 for 7. 28 to 24. 4-point lead for the Lancers. Radical with 15 in that first half. Has them up 4. We'll be back in 10 minutes for the second half. half, 28-24. A 4-point lead for the Lancers, with Radical dropping 15 in that first half. The Norse trying to make a small comeback here to start off the second half. They will get the ball, passing into Herman. Inside. Landback fakes, gonna go to the paint. Back up high, picked up by Radical. That's Gurgle in front of her, gonna give it to her. We're on one, she'll finish. Gurgle with her first points of the night, sends them up by 6. Picked off by Radical again. She's all alone. And this time it goes in. 17 for Radical. And just like that, the lead up to 8 with a couple of Radical steals. Wasowski steps through into the hands of Goodman. Now hand off to Gurgle. Drives down to the corner. Goodman facing the screen. Steps out, going to go up high with Nelner. Nelner going to drive around. Cut off. Back over to Goodman. Goodman has some space. She'll fake. Has a lane inside. She'll finish. Goodman's got 5 and the lead's up to 10. Quick 6-0 run from the Lancers. Take control of the second half early. In just a minute. Into the paint, spins, corner, swatted away, picked up by Nelner. Drives in, gonna hand off to Radical. Radical trying to handle it, swatted away by Wasowski. And we get a pass in baseline from Nelner. Sends one high to Goodman. To the corner with Gurgle. Gurgle gonna try to drive in baseline. Has a lane. This one gonna bounce off the inside. And gonna be handled by Herman. Back before with Wasowski. She'll slow it down. Change direction. That's free throw line and hand off on top to Herman. Herman will take a 3. Banks up and out. Rebounded by Gurgle. Drives to the side. Gonna change direction into the paint with Radical. Fakes, turns, open shot. Off the inside. Rebounded by Herman. Pick up the floor. Landback. Looks. Fakes corner. Now going to go to the paint. Back to the corner. Open 3, won't take it. Into the paint. Double team. Trying to split it. And a foul going to be called. I believe Nelner. Is it the first foul of the half?
Second personal team's first.
And her second. Size will let her in. Pass will go in to her. Back up top. Back over Wasowski. First 3 of the half. Again bounces off. Right side. Turnaround. Open jumper. That one will bounce off as well. Off a couple of feet. Picked up by Quaid. She'll spin and hand off to Nelner. Drive towards Goodman. Hand off to her. Looks. Dribbles up high. Fakes. Back over to Gurgle. And Gurgle will reset. Screen. Drives inside. Corner. Nelner. She'll step in. Little fade. Bounces off short. We got inside. And a foul will be called on Nelner. Now her third. And they're going to get a sub in for her. And it'll be Lydia. Nelner.
That's her third personal team second. Then for the Lancers, Alex Nelner.
To the corner. Fakes, no deep corner. Back into the paint. Wasowski will turn and take it. Comes up short, tipped out of bounds. I'll go back with the Lancers. Turn. Back up with the center corner of the Goodman. The paint was Radical. Radical turns, puts one up, and she'll finish strong. Now with 19. Lancers lead down from 12. Fakes in the paint. Wasowski turns. Deep 2. Rims in.
Wasowski's
got 6. The lead goes back down to 10. Gurgle. Runs around into the screen. Takes the Quaid, back on the Radical. Takes the handoff, gonna step inside, loses the dribble, back up high with Alex. She'll step through. Swatted away, tipped up in the air and handled by Lasowski. Drive inside, kick out corner, has some space, Lambic fakes. Steps through, closer to, gonna bounce off the corner. Rebound Quaid. Lose it for a second, looking good at back. Now hand back to Gurgle. Drives down to the side, changes direction. Lobs it up to Radical, tipped out of her hands and taken away. And Lambic will turn and go. Lays it up and in. That's Lambic. Gives herself 9 and the lead cut down to 8. Girl change direction. Just handles. Spins through, gonna hand off to Radical. To Goodman, pass late. And back to the Norse.
Checking in for the Norse, Marilla and Rivera.
Pass will come in to Lambic. Lambic, they're leading strong with 9, trying to get them back into it, currently down by 8. Fakes, next corner. Has Lasowski. Now we're going to bounce out as well. Back out to Lambic. Lambic will fade. Off the inside and rebounded by Alex. On the ball, to the Radical. Has Goodman opposite side. Gonna give it to her. Goodman has a lane, rims it in. Goodman's got 7 lines, so lead is right back up to 10. Spins this on up to Lasowski. Thinks about it. Gonna send to the paint. Goodman tried to cut it, now has some space, but comes up short. Rebounded by Alex. And travels.
Into the Lancers, Lydia Cloaky.
And now Cloaky let her in for Alex. And the pass will go to Lambic. Back across, into the paint. Gonna spin, try to drive. Kick out. Lasowski can't handle it. Turns back across, wide open 3. She'll take it her first of the night. Bounces off the corner. Needs to get it. Lasowski will win. Drives her way back inside. Little fade. Knocks it down. Lasowski's got 8. Wiggle up top. Poked out of her hand. She'll get it back. Change the direction back around. Stuck with it. We're going to hand off to Lydia. Can't do it. Going to hand it off to Quaid instead. Sweeps through. And when he called, and that's going to go back to the Norse.
In for the Lancers, Becky Nelner.
And Nelner back in this time for Radical. Across, into the paint quickly. Hands back off up top, open 3, Lambic hits it again! Lambic's got 12 and the lead's down to 5. To the paint with Radical from Hard Quaid. Pass back out, wasn't looking. And right back to the Norse. Lambic to the side. Stays to the corner. Sweeps through, gonna step inside. Little shot, gonna bounce in. Marilla now with 6. And a lead down to 3. Radical getting ready to check back in. Kirby gonna drive around. Fakes. They're gonna hand off to Lydia, can't do it. Over to Quaid, gets into the hands of Goodman instead. Goodman steps out to the corner with Gurgle. Takes to the paint. Nelner sweeps through. Gurgle still dribbling it. Needs an option over to Goodman. Goodman trying to drive inside. Nothing there. Back across. Tipped up. Handled by Lydia, she'll turn and go to the corner with Nelner. Nelner gonna go baseline. Pass deflected, tipped up and taken away. A strong defensive stand from the Norse, and now a chance to tie it on the other end. Lisowski poked out of her hands, not gonna get it back. And she's fouled the third of the half with 10:26 to go, but it'll get Radical and Eichstätt back in for the Lancers. And a timeout going to be called by the Lancers. 38-35, a three-point lead for the Lancers with 10:26 to go. Back from the timeout. Norse with the ball with a chance to tie it up to the three. Radical gets back in, along with Eichstätt. Shoots her drive inside. Lorilla gonna bounce out. Tipped up, handled by Radical. They're trying to push it up the floor. And she'll finish it once again. $20 now for Radical as she puts the lead back up to 5. Into the paint. Right through a couple of hands and out of bounds. I'll go right back to the Lancers. To the side with Nelner. Back to the paint with Lydia. She'll turn, let's just step inside. Little reverse layup. Gonna get the roll! Putting them right back up now by 7. Skip pass across. Lisowski open 3. First to the right. Lisowski gets on the floor. Now with 11 in the lead, right back down to 4. Lydia drives to the side. Looking to hand off, can't do it. Back over to Eichstätt. Spin, hand off to Lydia. Lydia trying to get the edge, no go. Back up with Nelner. Fakes. They call a play over to Radical. Hand up to Nelner and a foul is called. First foul on the Norse this half. First on Lambeck as well. Pass and baseline from Nelner. Pass across, handled by Radical, hand up Eichstätt, Eichstätt deep 2. That's a chance, she's on the board. Eichstätt after a nice JV game, comes out, knocks down a pair to bring him up by 6. To the corner, swatted away by Radical. Will remain Norse ball in the corner.
Into the Lancers with Krugel.
Back in for Lydia. And Lisowski will pass it on the side. Back up to Waldera. Comes back around. To the paint. Spins. Looking to back down. Double team. Swatted away. Everybody inside. Tipped away up in the air. Handled by Radical. She's got Goodman ahead of her. Pressure comes. Can't finish. Tipped up. Handled by Radical inside. Swatted away from her and taken away. And a foul will be called on Nelner, her 4th.
That's his 4th personal team score.
Job is Lisowski. Right back to her. To the corner, tipped up in the air. Last touch by the Lancers.
Second of the Lancers, Van Quaid.
Right back over. For an option, she'll step inside. Ends up top. Drives through, and it's foul. So Immanuel back to the line to take 2. Chance to hit the 40s and bring it back down to a 4-point game with 8:08 to go.
Second personal team stick.
Now they're on the bench once again with those 4 fouls. So also coming with about 4 or 5 minutes left in the game. And will probably not exit. The first free throw will bounce out for Arilla. Second round fall. And with 8. Beautiful pass into Gurgle. Going to Eichstead. Fakes. To the paint has Goodman. Goodman turns and goes. Back over to Quaid. Once again on Radical the second time tonight. As we'll send it back to the Norse. Saskia will turn. No good look. Gonna swing around. To Volterra. Back to the side. Good look. Bounces out. Picked up on the side by Norse. Tipped around. And on the outside by Wasowski. Takes a deep 2. That one bounced off the front. It's rebounded by Goodman. Hands off to Quaid. So fake. Take it up the floor. Eichstead steps inside. Bounces out. Tipped in the air. Rebound by Radical. She'll turn, kick out Goodman. Goodman will step through, replace, open 3. Comes up short. Rebound by the Norse and back up the floor. Goes Volterra. She'll drive to the side. Asdura fakes, gonna take it. Bounces out. Rebounded by Eichstead. And she's fouled by Lorilla. It's the second team foul. 7:01 to go. Lancers remain up by 5.
For personal team second.
And the press coming out for the Norse now. Feeling the pressure now with 7 minutes on the clock. See if they get a couple of free ones. Radical passing on the baseline. Looks deep. Takes. It's an option. Getting into the girdle. Double team. Getting it up to Radical. Radical turns and goes. Over to Eichstead. Eichstead open 3. Rims up and out from Quaid inside. And so fast. 6 now for Quaid. Wasowski to the corner. Wants some space, won't take it. Takes no drive back high. Deep 2. Banks up and out. Rebounded by Quaid. Handed off to Eichstead. Over to Gurgle. The 1-man press for Herman. Gurgle gets a screen from Radical. Comes and she'll swing it over to Goodman. To the paint with Radical. Good find, good pass, good finish. Radical. Back across. For an option. Takes and drive up. That's deflected into the hands of Herman. Back to the corner with Wasowski. Back to Herman. Has some space. To the paint. Has some space again. This time going to be fouled by Quaid. And it'll send her to the line on Asdura. Take 2.
Number 15, Savannah Quaid. It's the third personal, team 6. Shooting 2. Ariana Oscar.
First one going to rim out. Almost all the way in, and then rimmed out the last second. Still have a chance to get into the 40s here with her second. Hammond back in. And second free throw bounces out. Hammond will get the rebound. And he'll send up the floor to Goodman. No go on both free throws. As Lance looks to extend the lead on the other end. Currently up by 9. Over to Hammond. Takes back up high with Gurgle. Through. Over to Goodman. To the paint with Radical. She'll step through. Over to Quaid. Quaid, little jumper. Short rebound. Radical took a shot to the face. Drives away in. Kick out Goodman. Goodman the open 3. Off the inside. Rebounding, kicked up the floor. Herman's got a one-on-one with Gurgle. Puts one up, too far. Tipped out of the hands, handled inside, a little jumper. Bounces out as well. Rebound inside again, still short. And rebounded by Quaid. Trying to push it. Has a lane. And a blocking foul going to be called inside. Sends Quaid to the line to take two.
Falls on Whitehall's number 1, Hadley Cooley. First person, team save.
And there's a foul on the floor now. So it'll be Radical who will pass it in inside. Saying hi to Goodman. Look for an option, finds Radical. Radical fakes, looking to drive inside. Back up Goodman. Quick three. Knocks it down! Second three of the night, she's got 10. And Lions will take a commanding 12-point lead with now under 5 to go. To the side. Fakes to the corner. Sends one back high. Into the paint. Handle will turn. Kick out Herman trying to respond. Bounces high and out and is rebounded by Quaid. Hand off to Goodman. Back across for Gurgle. And it'll be Gurgle who will slow it down. Back over for Goodman. High with Gurgle. Steps around over to Hammett. Looks to the corner. Has Goodman. Goodman another quick release. This one sent long. And it'll be handled by the Norse. Hand off up top of his edge. To the side. Herman another good look. Won't take it. Back to the paint. 1-on-1. Blocked by Hammett, but a foul.
Balls in the lane of number 23, Evan Hammett. First personal, team 7.
Will fall. He's on back with an 11. Second to bring it down to a 10-point game. Will fall as well. Brings it down to a 10-point game. Lydia and Nelner are back in. Nelner right around that 45-minute mark. For Quaid. And Hammett heads to the bench as well. Around the real screen from Radical. Trying to get it to Radical, can't do it. Back up high with Goodman. Still handle it. Back to the corner with Lydia. Fakes. Drives inside. Puts one up. Floater too far. Handled inside and sent up the floor. Up to Lisowski. Picked up by Radical. Feet in bounds. Spins it up the floor to Gurgle. Gurgle a 2-on-1. Can't finish. Tipped. Rebound in the corner of the Norse, but double team. Picks up the floor. All alone down low, can't find her in time. As Lamick dribbles it back up and around. Corner, Lisowski wide open three. Bounces out, rebound side Lambeck. Still step back through. Mishandles, stuck with it. Fades. Can't finish, tipped out of bounds, and they'll stay with the Norse. Asking the baseline with 3:15 to go. Sends it up high. Gorilla. Back across to Lambeck. Cross court. Handled but no space. Back to main. Tipped up by Radical. And then once again, stay with the Norse. Pass swung away by Nelner. Can't get a whole hand on it. Now ball on the floor. It'll be a jump ball, which will go with the Lancers. And Norse now desperate need to press with only 3 minutes to go. Still down 10. Struggling on offense. Need to find an answer. Up to Radical. Radical turns and goes, and a foul going to be called. The 4th team foul in the middle of the Lancer passing on the side.
Falls on Whitehall, number 32, Immanuel. First personal team score.
Lydia turns, has some space. Slow down, tipped out of her hands, and taken away by the Norse. And tipped into the hands of the Norse, back up high, swatted away by Nelner. Back up to Radical, handles it inside. 24 now for Radical. Quick three from Lasowski. Nothing there. Rebound inside. Tipped out of her hands. Handled by Lambeck. She'll turn and head back inside. Banks outside the backboard, and a foul going to be called.
Falls on Manuel's number 11, That's their fifth personal. Team set.
Now going to foul out as Quaid enters back in for her. Lancers now up by 12 with 2:26 to go. Lambeck trying to bring it back down to 10 after 2 free throws. First to fall for Lambeck. 14 for Lambeck. Remains the leading scorer. Leads it now within 10. Pass tipped, handled by Gurgle. Gets it across the line, now going to turn and slow it down. Over to Lydia. Steps inside. Loses the ball and steps out of bounds, going back to the Norse. Goes Lambeck. For an option, swings it across. Waldera fakes. Steps back around, has Lambeck corner. Get a finder. Deep two, gets blocked. Out of bounds. Off the Lancers. Timeout by the Lancers. Exactly 2 minutes to go. 53-43, a 10-point Lancer lead. Trying to hold on late. Timeout, 10-point Lancer lead, 53-43 with exactly 2 minutes to go. North need points, and they need them quickly. Trying from a 10-point deficit late. Comes on Hardwell there, tipped by Lydia, taken away by Radical. Pressure comes from behind, draws the foul, but can't quite finish. As she will head to the line to take 2.
Falls on the Norse's number 30, Brianna Farnstead. First personal, team split. Shooting 2, Gabby back.
Radical's first ball. 25 on the night. His second. Puts him up by 12. Pass to the paint. It's Spins inside, one on with Goodman. Banks up and off too hard. Tipped up in the air. Handled by Larilla. Little turn, draws the foul and one. Just for the Norse needed. Larilla's now got 10. And a chance to bring down to a 3-possession, 9-point game at the line.
Fourth personal, team time.
And Lorella will take one on the free throw. Puts it on 11 on the night and brings the game back within now 9. Pressure remains for the North. Gets in the Gurgle quickly. She'll turn and go. Change direction. Hands off to Radical. She's across the line. She'll look to drive inside. And it's taken away by Lambeck. Big quick steal for the Norse. They turn out of points on the other end. Lambeck drives inside. Good step through, fouled inside. And she'll have a chance to take 2 at the line to bring it down to a 7-point game.
Following him is number 15, Savannah Quaid. That's her 5th personal. Team 10.
Now Quaid has fouled out, so Quaid and Nell are both on the bench for the remainder of this game. As Mike Stead in the corner. First free throw ends out. Second to make it an 8-point game. Now at 15, Radical on the pass in. Gets an option, gets into Lydia, she'll turn and go. Back with it, back across the Radical, behind her, tipped out of bounds, going to the North. Couple of quick subs, the North, couple of quick steals. They're back with an 8 with 1:20 to go. She's put up more points on the board. There's not much time going off in the Lancer possession. Beat the press the first time. Couldn't hold on to the other end. This time couldn't even beat the press. This pass to go to the paint. Back across, all alone. She'll finish! Osdora brings them back within 6 and a timeout going to be called with 1. After the timeout, 55-49, a 6-point lead for the Norse, or so for the Lancers. Trying to hold on to it. As Gordon will try to spin and go. And get it across the line. She'll pick it up. Looking for an option. Pass swatted away. Radical hold on to it. So spin. Needs an option. Sends it to Eichstead. Eichstead will turn and go. Cut off. Pass inside. Take it away again. Another steal for the Norse. Under a minute to go. Lisowski driving inside, draws the foul, and she's back at the line. Norse down 10 with a minute 30 to go. They brought it down all the way within 6. Chains to make it 4 at the line for Lisowski. Without any time coming off, still 46.8 to go. Lot to work with for the Norse. Lisowski will take her first. Bounces up and in. Lisowski now with 12, and they're back within 5. Furman enters in for Zags. Second one banks up and off, rebound inside, handled by Radical. She'll turn and go. direction. Double teamed again, gets around it again. Cut off, on the floor, and a foul going to be called. That'll be number 6. We got one more until the bonus. Norse down 5, but still a decent amount of time left. Has a chance to go for the steal and then foul if necessary. Don't need the immediate foul, and they have a bonus coming, so if they can foul anybody besides Radical taking the most free throws tonight, to be in a good position. Squirrel now has it. Around. Pressure comes, gonna get over to Radical. Now the foul needs to come, and there it is. 27.8 to go. 5-point game. Radical chance to make it a 3-possession game.
Personal, team 7.
Essentially put this one
at the line shooting the bonus. Gabby Radical.
And needs to make her first to earn her a second. Makes her first. 6-point game. Radical now with 27 on the night. Her second would make it a 7.3 possession game. Last couple of subs will let her in. Radical seconds. We'll put it to rest. 7-point lead for the Lancers. Norse need 3 buckets in 25 seconds. Lisowski to the corner, open 3 for Zayas. Oh! Puts them within 4. As they continue to hold out as Zayas' first points of the night. Couldn't come at a better time. They're back within 4 with 20 seconds to go. A very good 3. Keeping hope alive. Four-point game, 20.2 seconds to go. Lancers need to get this in cleanly. And the just hold it and draw the foul. If they can waste 5 or 6 seconds here, it'll make it very hard for the Norse to get it back 2 times. And have to hit all of their shots. Not impossible, but very hard to do, especially if they don't get a steal right away here. Coming on the pass in. Sends one deep, no one there, and it's taken away by Lisowski. Drives inside, all alone. This here does a pass, I'm gonna kick it back out. Lisowski steps out for a 3. Nothing there, rebound inside. Can't finish. Girls got the rebound. Double team and a foul call with 7.3. Norse just gifted the ball. Goodman said it late. Nobody there at all. Couldn't quite knock down a couple of good looks. And now the Lancers chance to go back up 6 with Gurgle at the line, and the Norse with 7 seconds to work with. Probably only going to get one more shot here. A couple of subs when they're in. Gurgle will take their first
at the line shooting the bonus strike Gurgle.
Now with 3 on right. Final sub-runner in, that's Lambeck. Gurgle chance making a 6-point game. Norse a quick rebound or a quick pass. They need to get down the floor and score with less than 7 seconds to go. And be able to foul and get it back for a hopeful last second shot. Lancers up by 6 as Gurgle makes some seconds. Pass in. Needs an option, time running out. 4 seconds, sends one deep. Turns and handles, Lambeck inside, deep 2. Bounces out and that'll do it. 59-53, Lancers winning the title in the first game back from the break. And they will have their second game of the week on Thursday. That'll be here against Lincoln. Boys play tomorrow, their first home game back as well. That'll be here against AC Lincoln as well. as they look to start out the second half strong after going 1-3 in the first 4 games prior to Christmas break. We will see you tomorrow for the guys' game. Lancers win this one 59-53.